Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is NURALIA binti SHARIFFUDDIN. My matrix number is 1210090. Introduction. Following the postmortem period, most people spend their lifetime with technology. Most people can't imagine living in a world without technology. Before communication technology, it took more time and energy to deliver the simplest message that can be stated in 114 characters or fewer. Things have changed a little. The inclusion of technology into many forms of communication has made information sharing easier than before. What is communication technology? Communication technology encompasses all of the technologies needed to send, receive, and analyze data. Efficiently and ease are the cornerstones to successful communication technologies in today's fast-paced environment. Each communication technology gadget has changed the way information is distributed, and they are always improving the communication experience. The way individuals communicate has been transformed by technology. Initially basic gadgets, they are grown into the communication conduit that connect people all over the world. Next, the definition of business organization. Business organization is a legal company founded to engage out commercial operation. This type of organization is a base of legal system that control contract and trade, property right, and incorporation. The three most prevalent kind of company are sole proprietorship, partnership, and limited liability. Communication technology has had both beneficial and bad consequences on inter-organizational communication. Organizational communication is used to build communication pattern and procedure in the organization to which you belong. IT is an important component of management communication, which include communication between managers and their staff. Knowing how to effectively information technology will help you better communicate with employees. Next, history of business organization. Organizational history depicts an evolutionary flow of the technique by which humans arrange the tasks required for survival. Human activities that fulfill the fundamental physical requirement of food, clothes, and shelter require organization. Organizational growth is characterized by ongoing adaptation to change in the technical culture, political, and economic setting. The origin of modern company structure may be traced back to the Industrial Revolution. During the Industrial Revolution, machine labor primarily supplanted manual work. Industries sprang up around the factory, where machine rather than human become the major means of production. As the business grew more centered on machine, they separate duties among employees and establish change of command to arrange worker and manager in order of authority. Job for individual worker become increasingly special and regular.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AFIFAH binti AHMAD FIKRI. My metric number 1210089. So, what is business organization? Business organization is an entity formed for the purpose of carrying on commercial enterprise that describe how business are structured and how to produce goods or services and meet needs for the customers. So, basically, business organization aim to focus on either generating profits for the organization or enhancing the non-profit community. So, there are three types of business organization. First, individual ownership, or known as sole proprietorship. Individual ownership is business organizations owned and operated by a single person. Basically, a single person holds the entire operation as his personal property and managing it on a day-to-day basis. So, this business entity usually not require governmental filing or any other documentation. Sometimes, in business name statement that gives the name of the owner, the address, and the name under which the owner will carry on the business known as DBA. Next, the business organization in the form of a partnership is owned and operated by two or more general or limited individuals. They may receive anything, varying shares of the profits, depending on their investment or contribution. So a general partnership is an unincorporated business association that does not require any filing with state, and from whenever two or more people co-own a business for profit. For example, a general partnership can be created by default even if there are no filings or any intentions from a business organization among the partners. Business organization of the corporation or limited liability company, which is LLC. So this business is liability of the owner will be distributed to the shareholders as dividends. It is also an incorporated business association that requires filing with the state. So in LLC combines the benefits of partnerships laws with the benefits of corporation laws, and all its members have limited liability, but each member can participate in management decision, which make LLC more attractive. Okay, this type of company is also legally separate from the individuals who work for it, whether they be shareholders or employees or both. So most large industrial and commercial organizations are limited liability companies, but no matter how a business is organized, it takes on certain risks as it operates. That's all from me.
Next, I will be explaining about the positive impacts of communication technology on business organizations. Firstly, the existence of software technologies made it possible for people to work from home or work remotely anywhere, creating an independent manner. Apps such as Slack, Campfire, and Google Hangouts are some examples of great apps used in internal communication. Employees doesn't need to go out in order to get new assignment, but just have to stay in call and answering messages instead. This way, people working in the field or even the remote ones will be able to stay connected, and encouraging them to have a great teamwork, bonding between employees, and mutual understanding. Besides having the opportunity to react immediately whenever something arises. Other than that, employers will be able to get real-life updates, keep in track with employees' activities, and ensure employees' participation wherever they are. Communication technology enables business organizations to reach bigger audience. Voice over Internet Protocol, representing the ability to communicate and schedule a meeting virtually with other colleagues or clients all over the world using wireless connections such as cell phones and PDAs.
Okay, first point is pressure of competition. According to IGI Global website, competitive pressure means amount of pressure an organization experiences from competitors that may in turn affect the big data adoption. If you are a business people, you will not be spared from this pressure of competition in business world. From cosmetics to skincare to mobile phones and gadgets and anything in between, there is always pressure of competition. So as we all know, there is often tension between business due to the competition. So as a business owners, we have to get ready in advance. We have to demonstrate that our product is more superior than the others, our competitors. So to give you an idea, to give you an example, do you want to buy a product? Let's say you want to buy this needs keratin hair serum. So you scrolling to Instagram and you notice there's two shops that's selling this product. So after scrolling through both shops, you will notice that the first shop is, let's say, they have a well-organized page with clear product details and having up to 8,000 followers. On the other hand, the second shop
the page is not disorganized and with unclear product details and only have 200 followers. So which one do you prefer? The first shop or the second shop? It actually depends on you, because you are the consumer, you are the customer, you choose. Then as we as a business people, it is our job to offer all the details necessary to persuade our customer, our clients, to purchase our goods. Having said that, we have to manage the pressure of competitiveness as business people. So if we're not prepared, then there's a possibility that we may experience stress, and in the worst case, we may lose our business or go bankrupt. So to prevent this from happening, we must have the ability to control our stress and organize our company plan well. Okay. In order to avoid this from happening, first thing we have to be ready. So what we can do is establish goals for our company, get advice from professional in this field. We have to dare ourselves to seize possibilities. Also, we can develop competitive mindset in ourselves. Number 2, privacy issues. So due to the rapid growth of the internet, many online retailers have started to rely on social media platforms to attract their customers. However, the rise of this platform has changed the way in which both buyers and sellers interact. It is now important that retailers or sellers take into account about the security and privacy of their customers' personal information. This concern is mainly caused by the way social media platforms collect and use personal information. This information can be used to identify and contact their users. The other issue is the way they are willing to share their current condition and whereabouts. Online sellers are also prone to tracking their users' behavior using cookies. So, through cookies, users can leave their digital footprints, which allow advertisers to collect information about their activities online. This practice is considered as a violation of users' privacy. It makes it easier for marketers to connect with their clients, customers, but it also increases the risk of getting lost in the crowd. A few dangers linked with information security on the internet include the potential of one's banking information to be misused, the ability of duplicate user profiles online, and deceptive sales adverts. Through this strategy, consumers will receive cheap sale adverts, and if any of them decide to visit store and make purchase as a result, their personal information will be misused. This shows that how important it is to understand and be conscious of the privacy and information security dangers when using social media for everyday activities like completing an online purchase. Okay, number 3, face-to-face communication decrease. So when the COVID-19 started to spread all around the world, communication technology become increasingly crucial. People are not allowed to leave their home during the lockdown. So only the head of the family or the father were allowed to go out and purchase supplies. So since then, people who does enjoy or do not enjoy online shopping have begun to shop for goods on websites such as Amazon, Shopee, Lazada on Instagram and TikTok and so on. So despite the fact the country already declared COVID-19 as an endemic after 2 years being spreading, people continue to love purchasing online. So because of the lockdown, many people have become accustomed using communication technologies, and they continue to stay at home and shop with their gadgets, and they're reducing the face-to-face communication. This is not good indicator for business that do not accept online deliveries. So if the business organization wants to continue their business, they have to set up an online delivery service. This will allow them to keep their customer happy, and will also help them to avoid from going out of business. So during the lockdown, as we already know, residents were restricted to their homes, and as some lose their jobs while others had to close their business. This indicates that there is even greater reasons to set up an online deliveries as a business organization, right? So therefore, having current communication technology will reduce face-to-face communication, and this will be the huge disadvantage towards those business organization who did not support online delivery. So it making it difficult to business to survive. Next is conclusion. Since its invention, communication technology has impacted intra-organizational communication in both positive and negative ways. So considering the positive way, the advantages of communication technology, so which made it simple to communicate with a remote workers, speak to people in a real time over messaging apps or video conferences, and increase app security by using end-to-end encryption, so that all the message can only be read by the sender and the receiver. But there are disadvantages of communication technology. The observable negative aspect include the pressure of business organizations competing with one another, consumer privacy issues, and a decrease in face-to-face interaction between buyers and sellers. However, a company's success is not just depend on digital technology. In order to prepare for solving every issue in every circumstance, every company, every business organizations need a solid business foundation. Entrepreneurs can't really hide from the fact that business need a strong foundation and model, because technology only assists in this. So that's all from us. Thank you very much.